Hello everyone, I believe this is Vlogtober number 8 and I'm really excited today. So I have been dyeing a bunch of things and right now I had some purple corn that I've had for about 2 years or something, and so I went all out and I got a bunch of my fiber and I started dyeing with it. And so I also used rainwater on that one. I just boiled it. I sat it in water, very cold water, and it actually started, the dye started releasing. So it was really exciting. I do think, again, I got a little bit too excited and used too much fiber in regards to the weight of how much dye I had. So I did get very lovely lilac lavender tones. So first off, I have this one, and this one is so beautiful. This one is more almost on the grayish side, but I think it came out really well. I have that one, and then I have this lighter one, and this one has bits of silk or tinsel as well. And then what I did was I actually put some cream of tartar inside of one of the vat after I was done with some of it, and I changed the color. This one came out very, very light. I think, like I said, I think I was a little bit too excited, and so I put too much fiber in it. So I mean, you can't really even tell. I don't know if you can tell on camera. It's very, very light, but very beautiful nonetheless. I did some Angora as well. Don't know where that one is, but that one, I mean, I don't think it would be even worth showing on camera because it just did not come out at all. I'm going to dye over it again, but I'm not sure what color would come out on Angora. I'm not sure why that Angora is not dyeing. I do want to try some different Angora. I have some other Angora that a friend gave me, and so I want to try that to see if maybe if it's just my Angora. I've never really read anything about Angora. I've read on proteins. Wool is a protein. I've read on like the silks and the cottons and stuff, but I've never once read anything that Angora would be hard to dye. So I'm kind of finding that quite interesting. And then these ones, we can't really see them either. I'm gonna have to work on my lighting. I'm so sorry. Oh, but you can tell. This one is the different one, and these ones are the ones that I dyed with some of that cream of tartar. And it did really shift the color. Oh yeah, you can see. Oh yeah. It shifted the color really nicely. And then, so see, even the silk that I did felt this silk, I think I squished it too many times. I did felt some of the things that I did, but I just open them up, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm really just excited to do this dyeing. I'm not necessarily, it's not going to impact the fiber so much, like it's not felted into a whole piece where it's not going to be able to be spinnable. And if it was, then I would just felt on top of it and use it as a base. But with this silk, I'm not sure if it's going to be coming up on the camera, but there's two different tones to it. So there's this like darker tone and a lighter tone, and I'm very excited with it. It came out, so what I did was I wound it up in a ball very tightly, and I dipped it in, and then after that, when the color shifted, when I did the color shift, I also put it in. I unwound it and then rewound it in a different way. So that's what made those. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is altogether, I want to say 4 ounces. I might be mistaken because it looks like quite a bit more. But this one, these colors are just, so I want to show this into, oh, well, that, I think that shows the purple more. So it's very pretty, these colorways. I think that what I might end up doing is I might end up just doing a pattern, or like a shawl, or maybe a sweater with all of these. That would be nice. So maybe the rough stuff I'll use as a shawl, and then the softer things I'll use as a sweater. So that might be a really good idea. And now that I said that, I'm gonna have to do something with it. So this was, I've had this purple corn, like I said, for about a year or so. And honestly, right now I'm just trying to get out all of my dyes that I have, because, you know, I get nervous that if I don't use them, that they're not going to be potent enough later, because I do like to keep things for quite a bit of, quite a long time. And that's one of the things that I'm just not, I like to keep everything for a really long time. Like I said, this stuff, I looked up the dye for the walnut, because I got that with the Paradise Fibers, and I believe that was back in November of 2020. So it's almost hitting 2 years. And I just want to make sure that, I know that maybe, you know, dyes have a longer time, but since they are like natural dyes, I haven't looked that up yet, so I'm not too sure. But I just wanted to make sure that I'm using them, and to make sure that I'm using this fiber as well. So all of this fiber, all the rough stuff that I keep talking about, that's all just a huge thing of white that I have. And actually I am gonna dye just the last little bit. I do have to comb it. It does have quite a bit of vegetable matter, so I do need to comb it. And once I comb it, that'll be it. I'll be done with that whole tub. So in this time frame, I have gotten rid of the things that I've counted, at least. I've gotten, or not necessarily rid of, but I've used at least, I want to say 12 ounces of wool. So I'm very, very excited. This stuff has just been in my house for a long time. Some of the stuff has even been given to me when I first started my spinning journey in 2020. A great friend of mine, Jeannie, she gave me just bags and bags full. And I actually did give some away as well. And then I traded some as well. And so this next year is really going to be just me trying to go through my things and figure out what it is that I want to do with them. Because most of the stuff I do like, most of the stuff is staying. The thing is that I just want to get it to be used. So this fiber that I'm dyeing, some of it's from 2020, 2021. You know, we're already in 2022, gonna be here soon in 2023. And so I'm thinking that if I can use things within the year that I get it, I think that that would be a really good goal. That means that I would have to work really hard, but that also means that I would have a lot of finished objects. So it's gonna be worth it. And again, I'm so sorry. My throat is still not, I'm still not 100% yet. So if my voice is going in and out, I'm sorry for that. But I think that I'd like to make like yarn resolutions. I've been really bad at like keeping them or writing them down, but I think this next year I'm going to try. For sure, one, I think I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to another festival this, I think November, the end of November or something. So I'll see hopefully what I don't buy. Hopefully I don't buy anything. Hopefully I only buy equipment. I want to save for a large Carter. Since my friend took hers back, I have realized that I miss it quite a bit. This one is fantastic, this little Louette Junior, but I do miss just the big fluffy, you know, bats. And so that's one thing that I have realized that I do want. And then I do want to also save for a picker. But I don't know. That one's kind of, you know, I don't necessarily do very big fleeces. And I don't know if I would want to get more fleeces. The only reason why I like fleeces is because, one, they're cheap, and two, I do like the whole processing. I do really enjoy processing and seeing, you know, the beginning dirty, nasty, you know, fleece ending into beautiful yarn, or more so bats, because it takes a long time. It takes a long time for me to actually get it there. But so those are two goals that I have, to save up for those things. And then also probably that'll be the big ongoing whole topic resolution, will be that whatever I get, I'm going to need to finish or make something in that same year. So that might be a really big thing to try to accomplish. But if I can try to do that, that would be great. And I think a smaller one, something that I know that I'll be able to do, is that I am going to try to knit or crochet or spin or weave. Not spin. I'm going to try to do all three of those one item. So either a hat or some slippers or a purse or a scarf or something like that in 1 month. I did that a few years back, and I think I did 9 months here and there. I didn't do like sequence months, but I did them whenever I could. And so that was really great. So I think that that's going to be, I'm trying to think of New Year's resolutions. That way I have them and I can write them down. I can perfect them or try to perfect them and try to make them something that I want to do. But that is all that I have for y'all today. And I hope y'all enjoyed my lavender colored yarn. I will be inserting a picture here. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. And if not, you'll know because there won't be any picture. I hope y'all have a really great day. Bye!